Hey, what's up? This your boy, Monterico. The most unique name in existence. Hey, throughout my years growing up, I, tamper with weed, marijuana, here and there. I didn't really start just like, I never ever really just smoke weed day to day. Like throughout my years of growing up, I never just was like, you know what? I went through months of just smoking bud. I never did that, even when I started in my early days. I never did that at all. As far as I can remember, I probably started dampering or tampering with weed around like, I'll say maybe, I don't know what age I was when I first tried it, but it been gaps, very big gaps, like years. They went by, like when I smoked some weed, then years will go by, and then I smoke some weed, then years will go by, and then I smoke some weed. I never ever was just like, you know what? I smoke bud and this is just what I do. I was never like that at all. And I always smoked it, like when I hit my 20s, I always smoked it because like I liked it the high. Like when I first got high, I liked it so much. I was like, that feeling is a feeling I wouldn't want to abuse. So I never really understood why people, that smoke weed, or they call them potheads or whatnot, or you'd be like, hey, yeah, I smoke, I smoke. And they continue to buy bud. I guess that's a pothead, or that's a weed head or whatnot. Me, I liked the feeling so much of getting high. I never ever wanted to abuse it because I always wanted to keep that first high. I can't speak for other people, but why do other people smoke weed? Maybe I don't know, maybe some people say it calms them, it soothes them. Some people do it for medical use. I don't know, their personal excuse. And they say like, if you continue to smoke bud, you would never ever get that first high again. And I didn't want that to happen to me. So like when I would smoke bud, I would let months go by. Like let's say I smoke bud for like 2 days, or I'll buy like a little thing of bud, or a pen, and once that run out, I wouldn't smoke for about like maybe 6 months or a year, 2 years. Now I always, and I wasn't on retention in my younger days at all. I didn't hit retention until 2 years ago. What happened with me and my ex, that shifted me into retention. So I never ever used to feel like this. So now that I've been doing retention, some people talk about this on retention, smoking, or just smoking weed in general. It open you up to the demonic spirits and or open. I don't know. I don't know about any of that because throughout my life, smoking bud, it was just, I liked it the high. That was it. But since I've been on retention, this is my experience. I cannot speak for anybody else. Since I've been on retention and I get high, my pineal gland opens like crazy and release whatever it releases into me, the God juice. And I'm gonna tell you, it completely changes me. It's like I can read people's souls. I don't know if anybody else ever had this experience. Or like, if I get high and I go out into the public, when I don't know if this is the original me or there's something else controlling me. I have never ever used to experience this until I started doing retention and smoking weed. I tested this multiple times. My field of energy around me be so strong, people. I can read people minds. I can't speak for nobody else, but being on retention and I get high, it opens this. Since, you know, I never ever had this problem with like neck problems, or which that's nerve problems with just smoking weed, until I started doing this shit called a stizzy. It's a company called Stizzies, but you know, it's out of a pen, or out of a little throwaway pen. When I started hitting that, that's when I started getting, you know, nerve pains in my neck and headaches. I never ever got that from weed though, normal weed. I never ever got that from weed throughout my entire life of, you know, dabbling with weed. But now though, since I'm on retention and I'm not smoking weed no more, a good few months without smoking weed, without touching THC, and this is the highest I ever been on retention, 6 months. And now when you're on retention, you're supposed to do your godly practices and meditate naturally. That's why I felt like when I get high, it's like I'm forcing the God juice out of me. When I go out into the public, my heart is pounding in my force field, because you know you have a field around you. I'll be in my own zone, and it feels like everyone attention is towards me, like they want my attention. And when I look at them, it's like I can look through their soul. I don't know if anybody else ever had this experience. I never heard anybody else say this on YouTube. Once again, this is my experience. You can call it like something coming over me, or maybe this is just the original me. And why I'm starting to say this is the original, maybe this is the original me, because throughout my entire years of growing up, I have never ever practiced semen retention. Ever. Until not too long ago. I'm starting to see some of those, not attributes, but some of those traits. The more I stay away from weed and I continue to grow longer on this streak, I'm starting to, you can call it power, starting to see some of those powers come back to me naturally that I like. It changes my entire personality. A lot of people really don't know themselves. Men, I'm talking about. Because they're so addicted to lust. They're so addicted to giving away their power to women that don't even deserve it. Your semen is your godly life force, and you don't give it away easy. So many males, they say 99.9% of males cannot do retention because they're so addicted to sex, to giving away their life force. I don't drink at all, and when I do smoke weed, it was because of I was liking that very first high. So off top, I knew this is something that you shouldn't abuse because it was special. I'm gonna do an experiment for you guys. I have done this before. I was very scared to put this on film because I was scared that y'all would judge me. And I didn't want to scare anybody off. sex is not even in my brain. Not saying I don't look at women. Yes, I'm a male. I'm still a male. I still look at women. But it doesn't matter how pretty they are, how bad their body may be. I would not give away my power just to anything. No. And guess what, guys? I met a female not too long ago. Decent looking female. Body, breasts, booty, everything a guy wants when it comes to a body. I was speaking to her, right? And just by nature, by how, not all women, but I would say majority, they know guys. They know what guys want. But when they run into a guy like me, she had no clue what the fuck she was fucking with. No clue. I was like, I can care less about having sex with you. And she thought I was like maybe the other weak-minded males that she come across. And she thought that she could just put me in a box, not knowing who the fuck she's dealing with. She was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna put you in have you as a sex partner or a boy. I'm like, I wouldn't even have sex with you even if you paid me. Cause I know just how special I am. And the way this place is ran, everything is sexualized around you. Drinking, that right there opens you up to all type of shit. I understand now why I used to like to get high and have sex with my ex-girlfriend. I was addicted to that. Yes, I was. But now after she, tore my heart out of my chest, which is heartbreak, this place, my body, sent me naturally into retention by itself. And I had no clue even why I was even doing this. Before she left, it was a point to where I started doing retention before she left. And she was like, there's something different about you. She didn't know. She was subconsciously picking up on me on retention. Yeah. Yes, she was. Now, I don't know how you people see this place. I don't know how you people see reality, your life. I don't know. But other beings like you will weaponize sex on TV, music, to get you to give away your life force. This shit called the internet, these apps, they got females shaking their booty. Everything is weaponized for you to give up your life force. Men are very weak when it comes to sex. Yes, they are. They say 99.9 or 98% of men just give it up.
Me? Fucking never. Never.
I would never just give up my life force just because I want a quick hit of dopamine in my brain. No, 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 no. That's why I have her to thank how I am now. Because she totally changed me. Yes, she did. But that experiment I'm talking about, I'm gonna do that for you guys. I really am. When? I don't know. But it was plenty of times that I recorded myself and I did not want to put that on camera. I really didn't, because it would have scared it would have scared the shit out of y'all. Hey, This is something I just wanted to share with you guys. This your boy Mono Rico, SI Rico, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Talk to this place. Try to catch the sun when they're not blocking it out from you. If you can take it. And stay mentally fresh. Always stay mentally fresh. I love you guys. Thank you for following me. Catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.